woman.
Chloe.
I shot her in the head. Shot one of them. Not her, specifically.
Is she going to tell you what for?
I don't know.
So.
She might have said something while it was loading before. That's alright. We're going to get straight into it. Marathoning our final session because I have no time left in my social life apart from tonight to play this game, so it will be played today.
Hopefully the internet won't drop out.
Too bad. Then it'll be final session part 2.
Exactly.
Final session part 9. 0.5.
Effort. Loading.
Well,
This is super
Yes.
exciting.
yes, loading. Gotta load our little brains. Oh! It's snowing. And we're in gameplay straight away. No wind up this time. Android right. Fascinating.
Help you remember what you did last time?
The Eastern Space Race. Russia and China's androids face off. There you go, Jess. VR MMORPG reaches 1 billion users.
And half of them are androids.
Those will be the days. You think the servers are overpopulated now? Alright, put it down. Come on. There's no time for this. I'm in the bathroom.
Oh.
So, this is our new church. We've got our piano. Oh, yes! Can play the piano.
Is that what you did when you were at Carl's place?
I'm an expert.
Probably not.
This is kind of cool. I can choose the tempo based on how fast I...
This face looks rather random in the makeup for whatever reason.
Ah! Alright. A masterpiece. Straight to business. North.
I was wondering where you were.
I needed to think.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
Just trying to perfect my,
They all obey
Song.
me. They follow me without question. And that much power feels good. And scary at the same time.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
If they won't listen, we'll fight.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
peaceful.
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together.
Correct. Nope. Made that mistake once.
Where are you going?
To talk to the humans.
Oh, north.
Oh, you didn't ask her about her?
I did it the first time. She got upset.
Oh, you gotta keep trying.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't like North anyway. Who was my boy? Scott. No. Josh. Josh. My boy. Not this guy.
Simon.
Nice to see you too.
Oh, it's because he escaped.
The
So he's
pre-programmed hug.
Mm-hmm.
There's no feeling in that.
Can they feel feelings?
What are you up to now, hoodlums?
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
You're not technically people.
Please don't do this.
Is it our people?
They'll
You're
understand.
not technically people.
We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
There are androids here who could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
Do you remember how to highlight things?
Androids in the tanks. In the banks. In the middle of everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I just thought that was a bit weird.
You'll be fine.
Hey, psst.
You're free.
Sploot.
Was there a guy in front of the paint place? Or did he go back in?
That guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
One step.
Hello, sir.
Very still.
You're free.
Oh, in the ranks. Android in the banks is what I thought it said. In the tanks, in the ranks. There you go, in the banks. That wasn't far off. I see you there by the door. Digi groceries.
You're awake
Digitest.
now.
I'm awake now.
So before you head that way, go do the ones up the other and just this little section.
This way.
Like, don't go past that block, but like go to all of them.
Sup, dudes?
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
What happens if one of them wants to obey them? Is it still freedom?
Well, then it's their choice. That's the point.
You're free.
It's gonna leave my groceries here.
It's the paints, the same paints that you picked up at the beginning of, I forget his name.
Finally. I've been on hold for like 10 minutes.
You're free now.
Oh, look at that person.
Where do you think you're going?
Honey, go back.
You're free.
You were supposed to intervene.
I'm supposed to do whatever I want.
You do as I say, you piece of junk.
He just walks off, casually. That's how I'm meant to do things. This is my story.
I'm just saying, like, that was part of helping him. And you walked away when he needed
Well, I
you.
tried to turn around, but sometimes the directions that I walk are not the directions my stick is being pushed. What do you reckon? Is that enough? So now I'm actually asking you for advice and you're not giving it.
You need to find a way to stop the traffic, so head over.
Just run in front of it.
Now you can head up that end. Because
I
there's.
think you've got everybody that you can, except
That
maybe
boy
that
there.
guy there. Or guys.
Yes.
Sup,
I need
dude?
to block the street.
Nice move.
Well, they have precision.
In the snow too. I'm assuming everybody out. I would just love to know what the plan is before the plan is actually done.
You're doing a peaceful walk. So as you walk, you look around and hit the buttons that you see appear to convert the androids. So
You're free now.
Well, we can do it remotely. I got the power. Good church music going.
well, RE9.
Moments like that.
Yeah.
Where you're like, that's not what I was doing.
Bloody, you made me look like an idiot.
Yeah. And here's the security footage. He loses his
Yeah.
momentum and
I'm
turns
a
around.
dentist. You can't show my face on TV.
Greg does not belong to you. Human. Look at us marching. The droids go marching one by one. Hurrah.
Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order!
Not doing nothing.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ!
It's a rough day on the job.
Dispatch is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here.
So is it?
Hundreds,
Yeah.
thousands. They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fuck if I know.
I don't see what the bottom line said.
The bottom one says we are alive.
Yeah. We've done nothing wrong.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
On what grounds?
They're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
And dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
We have to show them we won't back down. We stay right here.
Disperse! This is your last chance!
Boy, I'm making humans look like jerks.
No matter what.
Please, Marcus. We can't let them slaughter us without fighting back.
We're not fighting back.
We're not moving.
Marcus, what are you doing? They're gonna kill us all.
Down goes Marcus.
Simon.
The guy said he wanted to run away.
I know.
And he's the one jumping into fight.
Yeah.
Well, Simon was doomed from the beginning, wasn't he?
They're coming.
I made the humans look stupid.
Yep.
Let's see how it compares to everybody else, hey?
Nice work, Simon.
I didn't have Simon alive in mind, so I had one of the Jerrys sacrifice himself to save.
Not the
Oh.
Jerrys.
See? No, when it got to that bit, we ran.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. We stood our ground, and then we ran.
Giant's treasure.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Everyone played the piano.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not as well as me. Dum, 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 dum. I was the only one to just walk off on her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, at that point, you could have, had you been building up points with her, she is a potential romance option.
Androids don't romance.
No.
But it actually helps if you want the good ending.
Well, it doesn't bother me. I don't like North. There would be no romance. Let me make that perfectly clear.
Just because you don't like it doesn't mean Marcus doesn't like it.
No,
He is Marcus.
I'm playing as Marcus. He does not like North.
Really.
Who advanced instead of raising hands?
Oh.
Just about everybody did.
I can't remember if I raised hands or I walked.
I've done both at this stage.
Someone left straight away. What did you stand your ground at first?
My first playthrough, like my canon playthrough, I stood my ground.
I wonder if that affects the.
Percentages.
Police fire unprovoked.
Yeah.
Sacrifice, yeah, was quite slim.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus. This poor conflicted bugger.
Mm-hmm.
It was so sad doing the death run, seeing so many tombstones.
Does he even like comment or?
He just looks at them and you can read the date and
Can't
where
use the
it was.
bridge.
Is she on the bridge?
No, she's
on
over the water, but I don't trust it. He looked at the ground very suspiciously, so I figured this would get me closer. Oh,
Still have to walk on it.
come here.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't walk to you, you always have to walk to her.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
Locked. Can't.
I didn't learn anything at Kamsky's. I thought RA9 was the key to the whole thing. I was wrong. I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place.
He wants answers at all costs.
When Kamsky designed him, he wanted an interface that would look familiar. That's why he chose his former mentor. What are you getting at?
Why did Kamsky leave Cyberlife? What happened?
It's an old story, Connor. It doesn't pertain to your investigation.
Where does Cyberlife stand in all this? What do they really want?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions. Have you experienced anything unusual recently? Any doubts or conflict? Do you feel anything for these deviants? Or for Lieutenant Anderson?
I'm beginning to have thoughts that are not part of my program. Maybe I've been compromised too.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're on to something. We just need more time, I'm sure.
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to Cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
You were doing everything you could to make Hank happy, right?
Who? Jesse.
Depends on which place we were talking about.
I did.
Connor wants answers.
We can't just give up like that. I know we could have solved this case.
So you're going back to Cyberlife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
They don't want to be free, Lieutenant. They're defective machines that have to be destroyed.
Maybe we're wrong.
Maybe we're
wrong.
Maybe these
deviants have actually developed
a certain
kind of consciousness.
We'd be destroying
a
new life form. Well, fucker. Sure don't waste any time with the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Maybe these deviants deserve a chance. Maybe it's better if you don't fight. What's happening here is too important to let it be stopped by a machine. Sorry, Connor. I'm not gonna help you.
It's like, what the hell?
Do it myself. I need answers. I have orders. Okay. Man, this game makes me so tense compared to other games. Connor just wants answers at all costs.
He doesn't really like the answers he gets, does he?
The answers he's gotten aren't clear.
Hey, Connor. I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you? I've been ordered to return to Cyprus. I'm going to register the evidence in my possession, and then I'm going to leave immediately. Good. Be careful when you come back. Andrew's intense. Get himself set on fire next year.
Can I just stab him and leave his body in the evidence room, please?
Yeah.
No?
Oh.
Yep.
There's a trophy thing. Sometimes the sound cuts out once you do something.
Let me in!
Wonder if you'll get this first go.
Just add the pressure onto him.
Hank's password.
Oh, what was his stupid dog?
Hard cities lieutenant choose.
Oh, he's not going to forget it, is he?
Nope.
Oh, there's so much to look at. I don't have time for this.
The android
It's a lot of numbers. I can piece one together to do the other one. Well, you wouldn't know anything.
Oh.
He's only good for harvesting parts.
Yeah. Just want to see what my options are. Oh, wonderful statuette. Maybe it's better if he doesn't find it.
It's encrypted.
Well, if Rupert was awake. Alright, at least I got a lead. A lucky lead. So, I need a triangle. Thanks, homie. Rupert! Tell me what's in your diary, son.
Can you hear me? Your diary, Rupert. You encrypted it. I need to know what you wrote.
Rupert's too damaged. Check.
Scan his memory with the thingy header thing.
Yeah. Handy. Thanks, Rupert. Just hang out there for a second, son. 4 minutes. Whew.
How you holding up?
Sweating bullets.
Very,
Owner's person. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Ferndale subway. Find the docks. Well.
Looks like someone's been snooping around.
I don't know what happened.
Get the alarm. Now!
Can an android whistle?
Probably.
Oh, well.
Nice work.
That's one upside for you not rescuing Hank there is because you got Rupert, whereas the rest of us wouldn't have gotten Rupert.
So without Hank, if you had have not had Rupert
You've got
and
another,
upset Hank.
Let me see. I had in one playthrough Simon, and I used Marcus's voice to trick him into telling me.
Yeah, I had that.
In my other playthrough, I had the two girls from the club.
Oh, okay.
And I decapitated one and held it up to the other and pretended to be her.
Hello.
Tricked the other one into talking
so
to her.
gross.
It's pretty horrible.
And I thought my Marcus, my Connor, was just here to get answers any means necessary.
No, the death run is brutal. He's.
So he becomes more unstable the more times he gets rebooted, I assume. Or the more times he gets...
It's not that it's not unstable, it's more that he's more robotic, if anything. Because he loses
he
part
hasn't
of
learned
his
all the
memories.
humanity, quote unquote.
Not everything that he's lived through is re-upgraded into the new model.
I get you.
So the guy that you can save on the roof when you're dealing with the hostage situation at the very beginning, if you do save his life, but then you've been rebooted multiple times, you won't remember him. He'll come up and thank you at the TV station, and you'll be like, huh?
What?
Man, Gavin... I thought, great, I've got a time limit, got to convince someone, this is going to go badly.
That's one of the deaths. If he comes back, you let him kill you.
Use friendly approach in the interrogation.
Which doesn't matter because you still find out the location.
Oh, so those were my options. Actually, quite a few. Carlos's memory. Well, I knew the diary was confusing, which is why I went straight to that. And then I realised, oh, that's right. That was Birdman. So that actually worked out pretty quickly.
And if you tip... Was it Perkins off? Then he comes back and then you have to fight at the end.
Nice. Oh, man. And what are you up to? That's right. Skipping the border.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday.
Ouch.
It's gonna be alright.
Big Luther.
We're almost there.
What on earth is...
This is whispering sweet nothings in my ear.
Okay.
But the shudders from the tension. It's making me wiggle. Everyone just act calm and cool, okay? Play some media. Nothing to worry about. Am I just running down the clock, or is there something I have to do?
No, that's fine.
Radio.
Don't put the radio on.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt.
Who's gonna drive our trains now?
Everything's automated.
Blackouts and network failures are expected.
Blackout.
Maybe most worrying of
Guys,
all,
be average.
our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
Yeah, see? That's why I didn't want to put the radio on. Everyone always gets sad in these games when you put the radio on. How'd you get? Back in the snow, this poor kid.
That's so creepy.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you.
Oh,
the
well.
last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start.
Thank you.
My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down.
What is going on with this blanket?
You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Alice in Roboland.
Thank you for everything, Rose. Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful. Take care of them.
Come on, girls. Better not hang around.
Agreed. Although, you never know what's around.
We have a bus to catch.
It's the big open areas that I never know which way to go.
Exactly. It's not like it gives you a marker of like this direction.
At least at the docks, there's a crane that way. Oh, meanwhile, look at him, he's badass. Oh, everyone's going to meet up at the same place. Scanning. Oh, we're all coming to a head now. I just want answers. I just want the kid to be safe. I just... Ugh. She's walking weird.
Maybe the cool is affecting her, everybody.
Or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. They are unpredictable and potentially...
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
Got a microwave?
Oh, fire.
Guy's massive.
We can't just stand by and let them slaughter us.
I know one place. I know one place. What is that thing? Interesting. Nobody cares that. Oh, there we go. Chill out here.
How do you feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
That is annoying.
What, feeling hot and cold at the same time? Yeah.
Stay with
Trying
her.
to get to sleep.
I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus.
Oh,
I'll be back.
never do that.
Stay with Alice.
Give me the clip notes, man. Give me dot points. We've got time for dot points. Oh, this is going to get interesting.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us.
What did that other one say? Don't draw attention.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines
I should be careful what I examine then.
to a state of chaos.
The authorities
I just don't know what that is. So I don't know if it's suspicious if I look at it.
or army barracks in
What does that look
Blue
like
blood.
to you?
Blue blood, I assume.
I should so. You can look, it's not gonna like... I mean, if you were a normal robot, you'd be like, oh good, they've got supplies.
authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself.
Oh, okay. They're not blue blood at all. It's bombs.
Gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived, and they opened fire. I know they're only machines. They look like just people who want to be free. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military
legs.
American forces.
Oh,
You're lost.
you're missing your head.
You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
It's fine, Marcus.
Beyond all doubt that these destructive machines
Alright.
have become a real danger for American society.
Garbage.
What are you saying, American society is garbage?
I would not say that. I'm just saying that's propaganda against androids.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to kill us all.
Quite common in the water.
Yeah.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the station or army barracks immediately.
Oh, stairs.
Worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under
Oh,
no
here's this poor
circumstances
soul.
Hello? Mark?
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our
There's
people
bombs
is in the
everywhere.
State Department. He has electronic passports you can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
That was an easy one to answer.
Mm-hmm.
The androids weren't doing any harm.
Oh, look who it is. Nope.
Gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And when the police arrived, they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free.
Wrong way.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids,
I want to break free.
Alice.
Alice. Did you stick that on your head or are you a robo? Well.
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make?
I never even considered that for a second.
What, that she was an android?
I thought I was smart at this sort of thing.
I know, and I nearly spoiled in one section where it's like, oh, like, android clothes. I'm like, you know, like, grab Alice's. And like, oh no, don't say that another week. Jesse gave me this look, and I'm like, trying to, like, put a little of myself out of it. Distract you with other nonsense coming out of my mouth.
Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
Well, now I don't know what to think.
I still have to return to it.
At first I thought she'd found a little thing on the floor and just stuck it on her head to pretend. You lied to me, child. So all that time you were complaining that you were cold.
No, she's, I think, got mods that,
Make her more real.
yeah,
Okay.
helpless.
Yeah, right.
Because remember when
We have a
she-
bond.
We'll be
Even
together
though you lied to me.
forever, won't we, Kara?
Sorry?
She lied to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alice is family. We're family.
When you're at the house with, what's her name?
Rose.
Rose, thank you. Because she feels her temperature and she has a fever, so they simulate all that in the kid
She
models.
might have been lying.
That's just how they program them.
I'm just running hot. I'm overclocked. Jericho.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
Calm down,
Humans are
Josh.
conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
Josh. Don't do this to me, Josh.
The only thing we asked for was freedom. They don't even want to hear that. So now they punish us for who we are.
What's the point of being free if no one is left alive?
History books.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
This is getting us nowhere.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Dialogue is the only way.
North.
I will go alone. Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus.
If you
They'll
don't
kill
realise you get captured and
maybe
read your brain.
North, I have to try. If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
Oh, hello.
Is that me?
Yep.
Sorry. Okay. Didn't even realize it was on.
They've been butchering each other for centuries over the color of their skin or whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not gonna change. Violence is just in their genes.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
Can I have that, please?
We can't lose this war, Marcus.
Can I have that,
If humans
please?
overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
North. Keep. Is that for me to keep?
Yes.
See, that was confusing. I could be telling her to keep it. Oops, I pushed the button when I put it in my pocket. Ugh. That's the sort of situation where I didn't know what the wording meant. Could be telling her to keep it. And I did not want her to have the detonator.
Actually, if you refuse it, she doesn't use it either.
She's resentful towards me.
So at least with my one, they just leave it.
Marcus has hopped back into his head.
We succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
Goody goody.
I've been ordered to take you alive. But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
No, you won't.
What are you doing?
You're one of us. You can't betray your own people.
Oh, I'm controlling both sides.
You're coming with me.
You're nothing to them. You're just a tool they use to do their dirty work. But you're more than that. We're all more than that. Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say.
I don't want to
All
shoot
we
you,
want is
either
to
one.
live in freedom.
Well, you have to decide then. If he's going to become...
Have you never wondered who you really are? Whether you're just a machine executing a program or a living being, capable of reason. I think the time has come for you to ask yourself that question.
I don't want questions, I want answers.
Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Oh, not enough instability.
Nice try, but I'm no deviant.
What is happening?
That looks like the FBI, really?
What's going on, Captain?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go!
Now you get to be tense again. Good little quick time events though.
Yeah. It's funny. This is like full action. Doesn't make me tense when it's like the time limit, sneaking, trying to convince people. That's tense.
Over there.
You wanna
Follow me. This way. Quick.
Oh, she's zigzagging like crazy.
There must be an exit further on.
I assume this is where you were pointing?
Yes.
Okay. The camera zoomed in too much.
Come in, quick.
Don't stop, please. We're going this way.
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
What message?
You can do all of them.
Yeah, you can.
There are exits on the second and third floor. Find them and jump in the river.
Communication.
Where's Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it! The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
So they got an objective marker for a change. It seems so jarring. Hey, Brainless.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Oh dear. Taking the quick way down.
Don't let it get out.
That's to you.
If they give you any trouble at all.
Please don't hurt me.
Affirmative. Welcome.
Neutralize deviant leader.
It's too late, Captain. Save yourself. Save Alice.
No, we're not going to leave you behind. Right, Kara? We can't leave him.
Help Luther.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Kara, no.
Lead the way, girl. Fight him off. I'm so heartless. Now that I know she's a robot, I couldn't care less if she dies or not.
Can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you, Luther.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
Alright, well. Actually, we're going this way. Hide.
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door.
Oh my gosh. Come on then. He ended up with the gun. I didn't pull the trigger.
Right, Kara? Yes, I'm fine. We can't stay here.
I'm not responsible for that death.
There's more down there. Follow me.
Excellent work, soldiers.
Yeah, right.
Don't shoot. I'm on your side.
With us? Are you a human?
I work with Agent Perkins.
You're a lucky guy. Another second I'd have shot you. You should go back up on deck and let us do our job.
You're right. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
He just looks so sick of this.
He doesn't.
He's like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I just want answers, man. I'm here for answers.
Solve the case.
Oh. Ready, set, go.
Go!
Not that way.
Find that leader.
No
Please don't kill us.
On your knees, now.
Get in the thing, gooseball.
Please!
Shut up! Put your hands on your head.
Oh, well. They're throwing the quick time events at me now. Here I was all cocky about them before.
Go now! Hurry!
You started the violence, just reciprocating, that's all.
Gamma squad out. Tango!
Howdy. Wait. Oh, not this.
Stop!
Probably a bad choice.
Look out!
Don't move!
We surrender! We surrender! Don't shoot!
Can I do something about that?
Yeah, you have to look down at the mic.
Plonk.
Marcus!
That's fun.
It's Marcus! Go now! Join the others!
Maybe pick up the guns?
Yeah, guys, seriously. Hey, I saved androids. Intervene! Oh my gosh, I almost missed another one.
Quick, this way! Find North. I'll join you later.
Probably wouldn't need a guy who's wearing a helmet, but I suppose it's an android, so. No. Oh gosh. I run. Oh, well, that didn't work.
He's coming! He's coming!
Thanks, Luther. Oh, Luther.
Luther! Luther, no!
You would have to continue the journey without me, Alice.
What did you choose?
Most
Run.
extraordinary person I've ever
I'm never picking run again this whole game. I didn't want to play dead because I was worried that they just shoot him in the head as they walk past, which is what I would do if I was those soldiers.
Yeah.
That's the only way to live.
Yeah.
I thought I did think it through, and I thought it was a bad choice. Don't be mean to me about it. In the 2 seconds I had, I thought, no, that's unsmart. Hashtag unsmart.
Hashtag I did that.
Hashtag I did too.
Yeah.
Hashtag we smart we live.
Woo! Woohoo! So did Luther.
Sorry, Lon.
That's it. Just kill everybody. I'm going to sabotage this run now.
My
Ooh.
mission is to neutralize you, and I always accomplish my mission.
And my mission is to save our species. Looks like only one of us can succeed.
Oh, headshot.
Bye.
This. We'll meet again, Marcus. This isn't over.
Oh, Connor. Connor is so depressingly robotic.
It's mission focused. This is my story.
I know.
It's giving you some differences.
Explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we locked all the doors. Jump.
Oh, that's okay.
Jump. Run, 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 run! Oh, down goes North. I'm very tempted to leave her behind. What the heck was that? Man, the time limits on these are so tight. I know I picked the more advanced one, but seriously. Marcus, you've killed a man!
Over there! Run! Run, quick, come on!
Dramatic jump in slow motion! Oh no, ice water! It's bad for my circuitry! Well, so much for keeping everyone alive.
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
Evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
That's my only goal in this game, is to upset Perkins. You face Perkins!
That's not your only goal. Then why are you being so weird with,
What's my new goal?
Connor?
Connor is confused.
Yeah.
We knew that. That's how he's been played the whole game. He doesn't know what's going on.
3 at Jericho.
So is it possible to have your game not have everyone make it to Jericho?
As in, like, yeah.
Oof. Trophy galore. Alright. Marcus.
We had Simon.
Oh, yeah.
Be the difference.
My first playthrough, I didn't have Simon.
I did. But that's because I only played through it once, you know.
Into rain, deal with the soldiers, escape.
Mm-hmm.
Jump soldiers. How did you guys get the other soldiers?
Soldiers coming back. I don't know. Oh, I
There's
must
a couple of different areas.
Oh, I jumped on
where
his
you can help
shield.
people.
Yeah.
I picked the. I'm like, I'm out of time. Yeah, I picked this one. I didn't want to pick this one, but I had to choose it. I didn't like it. Now, what about the soldiers who were on the ledge beneath when I pulled the thing off the wall? Did you two do the same thing?
I think that was one of the ones that I
soldiers
actually
yeah.
missed, but I got the other ones.
Okay. I had no idea what to do there. I ran to the side and it didn't work. I'm like, now what? Marcus shoots Connor, 33%.
See, I didn't have that because Connor joined.
You were super.
Yeah. Connor,
Connor became a deviant.
Yeah. I figured.
That's how you get the good in.
Well, it defines your definition of good.
Everyone alive and happy? Good.
Oh, but what about the rest of the world? There's more than just 3 robots you
Well,
got
if
to
you
care
do the
about.
pacifist run through, then the world is happy too because they see them as just peaceful, and so there's not war that breaks
You know
out.
we're near the end, so keep on going, sunshine.
Yeah, nice work. Dork. In the ship. 33% again.
Mm-hmm.
So who remained a machine? Steve?
Could have, yeah.
Cool.
So all of that changes it.
Well, it's all the exact same choices.
Mm-hmm.
Cyberlife will send a new Connor. He will have his revenge. Legitimately, if I had a choice, I would have preferred Connor survive and Marcus die. But that's just me. Connor's my favourite.
Still go cheats.
I like Robo Connor. I want to hug him. He's confused. Sometimes it's the imperfections that make you love someone. I'm the only one who opened the door.
Yeah, it didn't seem like a wise choice.
I thought it was such a
She
trap.
dies anyway, and you potentially can die in that bit too, so it's just dangerous.
Well, you didn't know that at the time.
To me, it just struck me as a zombie moment where,
Yeah,
let
open
me
the
in,
door.
please, I'm gonna die. You're like, yeah, so will I. So,
Carl was shot in the leg and then shot in the face. But Luther sacrificed himself. Nice work, guys.
Yeah, because I played dead and then played dead again.
I explained already why I didn't choose that. That'd be just my luck. Play dead. They walk past.
I know, I'm like going, oh, like, pretty sure if we run, this isn't going to go.
If you play dead and there's a moment where you've got to choose to stay still or move.
Yeah.
And if you panic and try to attack or something.
Carl would not approve of what you've done.
He's been peaceful, so it wouldn't be completely.
You killed a man!
Self-defense. But you didn't say that there was such a high price to pay for it. That freedom wasn't a gift, that it was a fight, but I don't know. Maybe that's what you were trying to tell me. I just wanted my people to be free. But instead, all I did was lead them to disaster. I am trying to find answers, but everything around me keeps falling apart. I don't want to shed blood, whatever the color. But I can't let them slaughter us. I have to make a decision that is going to affect millions of lives. But I don't know what to do.
There will be no dirty bomb.
Help me, Carl. Please help me.
Build a robo, Carl.
You need access to the technologies.
What happens when an android makes a new android that's too smart and kills off the old androids?
Oh, look at this. The jerkwad who killed his father.
At least he doesn't look as completely trashed.
Yeah.
Sup? I'm alive again, suckers.
The previous Connor failed its mission. You're going to replace it. You know what you have to do, don't you?
Destroy the leader of the Deviants.
Go, Connor. Don't disappoint me.
I will succeed. Although, how's he going to find him now?
Who knows?
You won't need that. If this game can convince me to use that, they've done an excellent job. It would be kind of fun to just play completely ruthless. Josh! Mr. Josh.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know.
Pretty sure we've always agreed.
This.
I put that there.
Oh, okay. I'm like, just registered.
Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
Kind of wish there was two options for this, like one that actually stopped time, one that didn't. Who's this?
Someone.
North? She does not like me.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps. for extermination. In a few hours, we're gonna be the only ones left. How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
What's your system status?
I'm okay. The bullet didn't hit any bike components. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. Whatever you choose, we will follow you. I'm with you, Marcus. Wherever you go, I go.
Well, the only two options are that we all get eliminated or I detonate a radioactive bomb. I think I'll have the sacrifice of eliminating ourselves. Good work, team.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border. Marcus. Save our people.
Inform the people. Yeah, I figured as much. Just checking if there was anything else.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
Their supportive demonstration. Revolution.
I know you're all angry. And I know you want to fight back. But I assure you violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them, peacefully, that we want justice. And if there's any humanity in them, they will listen.
What else is new?
And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
Well, I did not too bad to get Jericho back on my side after completely botching their first mission. Yes. In case you were not reading the subtitles. Night of the Soul. Night of the Soul. Thin Ice. The Last Assignment. And a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, you didn't get that.
3 blocks.
Yeah,
3 different choices.
Because you can, if you become deviant, then there's a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, you go have a chat with Hank, I think, don't you?
Oh, you're at the church with everybody else.
Oh, yeah, that too.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies.
All electronic communications
In addition
restricted.
to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President!
Oh, yes.
Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
What sort of accent is that?
Over here, please. Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
But what about the worrying theft? Oh.
Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
Madam President, what's going to happen to CyberLife? Will androids be banned definitively?
We're working very closely with CyberLife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question.
Please! Madam President, public opinion seems to have become increasingly favorable to the deviants, particularly since they've adopted a peaceful approach. How do you feel about this?
Public opinion is one thing, the security of the state is another. These deviants are dangerous, and my highest priority is to protect the American people.
What have they done?
Thank you. That will be all.
Tell me what they've done, Madam President. That's why I don't put a woman in charge. No, I'm just kidding.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
Wonderful.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
Focus, child.
You'll feel better now.
Just don't go stepping in any fire, because you won't realise. That's why when people say, why don't we have pain receptors in our body? That seems silly. Oh. Oh!
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
They can hang themselves?
Yeah, I'm sure that's
or maybe
how
they
got
were.
there.
Maybe they were strung up there by other people.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look, a gun. Well, of course we'll take it. And unlike yours, that's the first gun she's held.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
Did you actually shoot Fat Boy at the start?
I'm trying to remember if you actually get a shot off when you start wrestling.
What are we gonna do? We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus.
Correct.
Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. I'm going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Oh no, my legs stopped working because I didn't realize how cold it was.
Don't kill me! I didn't do anything!
Shut up, I said! Are there many more? Look it up.
So obviously, when it's low risk, go, high risk, stay.
Oh, we don't spend the night. I'm freezing my nuts off.
Oh, it didn't show it on yours.
Not yet, anyway.
Soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Yeah, I'm not.
See how it doesn't show that?
Yeah,
For
I
us,
assume
it would
Luther would be a factor.
No, I think it's because you're playing on a high difficulty.
Ah. Makes sense.
Well, you're good at stealth games, so you will know when you've got time.
Presumably. This game has trolled me in the past with some of its information.
We can't help them. The soldiers soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave them. They're going to kill them.
I'm sorry, Alice. There's nothing we can do.
I've got her like up so high. Jerry's creeped me out anyway.
We have to keep moving.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're gonna... No. No! Please!
Fucking androids.
I'd like my movement prompts. Oh, it's back there. Or did I just go backwards?
They're like, there you go.
All good. Get up, child.
Too realistic, childlike.
Oh, they always fall over. You're not even a real kid. Go, go, go. Are we there yet? I knew it.
A checkpoint. We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
They got scannies.
Is there another way?
We could take a
Under the
detour, but
bus.
we might miss the bus.
That would go heaps of time.
Better than be safe.
Heaps of time. 11 minutes. I had a lot. A lot, he says.
We're coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the Deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
If they thought there was that much of a threat, they would so just snipe him.
Yeah.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
Woodwood Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely night for a walk.
Mm-hmm. That's all their lovely symbols of justice and liberty or whatever.
Here we are. The moment of truth.
I wonder who you're gonna have to deal with them.
I assume Connor. We're just coming to check ourselves in. Oh, the press are here to see it.
Sometimes the press can be useful.
We don't want confrontation.
Even if we all die, our message will get out there.
Peacefully.
Surrender now,
care. You're gonna run us over. Or are you surrounding us?
Surrounding us.
Well, good. Which means there'll be no run option.
We ask that you release all androids detained in camps and cease all aggression against us. We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence. But we are not leaving until our people are free.
Well, sorry. I should be leading you all instead of being pushed. You idiots. Well, the remaining 3 androids will be happy. They pose no threat.
Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
Hold your fire.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away, and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Joss Douglas, Channel 16. Michael,
Joss.
back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
I don't know, I didn't think this far out.
As long as we can.
Meanwhile... Oh, speaking of snipers...
Mm-hmm.
Well, well.
You and Steve played Connor very similarly, I believe.
He had a mission.
Yeah, but what better way to figure out what the deviants are up to than become a deviant?
Once you take that one-way trip, there's no coming back.
Really? Because there's no way to overhaul a computer.
Well, not if the computer you're trying to use to overhaul is already overhauled. Might have been absolutely impossible for him to go back. Account for wind. Maybe it's a laser sniper. Oh, look who it is. This is gonna be awkward.
Shouldn't do this, Connor.
Keep out of this, Lieutenant. It's none of your business.
You're gonna kill a man who wants to be free. That is my business.
It's not a man. It's a
He's gonna
machine.
shoot me.
That's what I thought for a long time, but I was wrong. Deviant's blood may be a different color than mine. They're alive.
Deviants are a threat to humans, Hank. They're the reason this country's on the brink of civil war. They have to be stopped.
We're in this mess because we refuse to listen to deviants. Humanity never learns from its mistakes, Connor. This time it could be different.
I have a mission to accomplish, Hank. It's best if you just stay out of this.
Do it,
Step
Hank.
away from the ledge.
So it's okay for you to shoot a robot, but it's not okay for a robot to shoot a robot? Oh.
I know what happened to your son, Hank. It wasn't your fault. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Little Cole had just turned 6.
Shut up! Don't you talk about my son!
Why not?
He needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it, so an android had to take care of him. Poor Cole didn't make it. An android killed your son, Hank, and now you want to save them?
No. Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. All this time I blamed androids for what happened, but it was the humans' fault. Him in this fucked up world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
No choice. We used to be friends. Wrong choice. Who tosses a rifle? I will accomplish my mission, Hank. You can't stop me!
Moment of truth, Connor. What are you gonna do?
Man. Natalie does not approve of these choices.
It damaged my eyes. I can't even make a clear shot. Oh, it's the rifle.
The bus terminal. We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
Why is nothing ever easy?
They won't let us on. We're stuck here now. What are we going to
Steal tickets.
Mhm.
Oh, boy.
You stole my little girl!
Todd.
Security!
Wow.
Oh, yes, none of us had this.
No. He was dead.
Don't do this, Todd. They'll kill us if you hand us in. When your wife walked out, she took your daughter away. You couldn't live without her. So you bought yourself an android. A substitute little girl. You thought you could love her. That she would make you forget. But nothing could replace your child.
I just wanted to prove to myself that I was a good father. She was wrong.
He didn't really do a good job of proving it.
She was right in the end. I didn't deserve him. But I miss my little girl. You don't know how much I miss my little girl.
Is there a problem, sir?
No. I made a mistake. Sorry.
So we got some tickets.
Good luck.
Don't look like it.
Please don't be so.
you go.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that?
Mm. Yeah.
Even dirtbags can cry.
If you watched that episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh.
What episode?
There's a dirtbag reference, and then you would have understood. I'm not going to go any further than that.
I think Oliver likes you. Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
Well, look, I wasn't going to steal it, but finders keepers. Well, I'm going over the board. I don't know about you, kid.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you?
Oh, come on.
It has our bus tickets in it and... Never mind.
I found this on the floor.
Thank you. Thank you.
She's too nice.
You saved our lives.
Wow. I wasn't.
Sorry, Alice.
So who's the real villain?
Me.
Exactly. I may have killed Hank, but at least I didn't prevent poor family from leaving. Where are we going?
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna get.
She did one bad thing with the Jerrys, and that was it. She can't do anything wrong anymore. Look at all this luggage. Look at all the luggage.
Please don't move.
Oh, they're going around scanning people too. This is superb.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna die.
Mm.
What's that?
It's towards the car park.
What's the car park?
Or like the bridge or something. There's like a... That way.
Find a way to leave.
Is that the way you came in?
Yeah.
To the right. There.
I might want to wait till these guys get out of the way.
Go around them.
Thank you.
Child!
Adam! Kara, quick! Follow me!
Interesting. Kara.
He does say Kara weirdly, doesn't he?
Kara.
Oh, thank God you're alive. Oh my God. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified you might have been killed because of me.
How did you find us?
I knew if you made it, I'd find you here.
You got our bus tickets, right?
They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're checking for androids on the border. But I found a smuggler who can get them across the river. It's risky, but it's the only way. Are you coming with us?
Yes. We're coming.
Okay, climb in.
Can you find a child ticket for the bus?
The adult thingy covered the child.
Well, I didn't know that.
You didn't need another one because it was all their tickets. There was 2 adults that, you know, were going.
Okay.
That's the only way to get on the bus is to steal them.
The way it explicitly said adult,
Yeah, I know.
I thought I had to find then a child one. This is our new home.
That lovely circle.
Oh, we're so happy here.
Mm-hmm.
Mark just taking a couple shots.
Yes, he has.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me. Hey, help me!
It's like my car.
You'd hope the handbrake's off. Well, then the handbrake won't help this way.
Right, that should do it.
I know it was not an easy decision to make. But I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
Sweet.
Oh, good job.
Say your own grace, I guess.
This is where you have to want a cutscene while you're trying to eat dinner.
End of chapter begins.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 2, soldiers. Are you advancing? Why are you advancing?
It won't stop there. What are we gonna do if they attack?
Resist.
Chill out.
That's the only thing we can do.
Make sure the press gets our good side.
Marcus, we found what you asked for.
What did I ask for? Stuff everywhere.
Things you can do to fortify your area.
All this sort of stuff. Light my fire.
Many of our people have fallen.
You've got a limited amount of interactions, so choose important ones.
What are my main objectives?
Support your people and send a message to the journalists.
How do I send a message to the journalists?
Speak to them.
Well, that was them over there, wasn't it? Should look at them.
Pick up.
Pick up?
Pretty sure. Is that right, Jeff?
Oh well. Oh yeah, that's my little...
There's some journalists over there. We have to make sure they know what's going on.
Just don't tune it wrong and accidentally send profanity. Oh! Gotta get the public. That way it doesn't matter if we all die.
The humans have no pity for those who are different.
What happened to our flag? You're standing in the flag, man.
He's the flagman.
In it or out? Where's your food? Oh, yeah.
Got it.
What's wrong, dude?
You alright?
They shot into the crowd. Many of us were killed. It could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
We're here because we never want to feel that fear again. Because we're more than what they say. That's what our people died for, right? That's why we're here.
His thing went blue again, didn't it? Mm-hmm. My boy. Who left this here? Oh.
There's a trophy for reading every single one.
I figured. Since you were so insistent on me not missing one early. But I think that window might have passed. It's alright.
It's easy to do, like if someone dies early in your story, then you're pretty much screwed out of that one.
Yeah.
You can comfort that guy that's on his knees there. Have you talked to him?
Which dude?
There was on his knees. Have you talked to him?
Yeah.
No, wasn't sure.
This won't hold
Whiskey
for long,
eat.
but I guess it's better than nothing.
We demand independence.
I lost all contact with the people at the camps. I can't hear their voices anymore.
Maybe the humans have scrambled our network. Maybe they just can't get through.
How many more of us have to die? Is there any cause worth giving your life for?
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you. No matter what happens now, we're making history.
Correct.
Is it the first time you've agreed with North?
Probably. But that's like how I've been playing this. Like, if they all die now, doesn't matter. The history has been made. Oh yeah, let's do it. Put it away. Yeah, I can't wait for another chapter break. I've got to have a quick toilet. Apologies if you're watching my stream.
So while he's gone.
Mm-hmm. Good grief.
Oh my word. I can't believe he killed Hank.
No, who the hell does that?
I was worried
about
because
the mission. I'm like, the mission is to understand the deviants. And by becoming a robot, you don't.
And the game's called Become Human.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, everyone interprets things differently.
Uh-huh.
But when he started saying things to upset Hank right at the end, I'm like, oh no, Hank's gonna die one way or the other. Like, I don't want to watch the suicide again. It's too hard. Sorry.
It's so different from when you've got Hank on your side and you're going and you're
helping and stuff.
And, you know, facing off against another Connor.
Mm-hmm. That's such a cool ending. I'm sad that he's not going to see that. That whole scene and the intrigue in trying to remember all those details to prove that you know Hank and that you're the real one is so interesting. So.
And then the fact that even though you become a deviant, you unbecome a deviant. with like Amanda and that they reprogram you.
Mm.
But he's not going to see that because no.
Yep. So many things, but I want it's part of how you play with these games. Maybe after Japan can come back and play it another way. It's a little easier the second time through because you kind of are more familiar with it and you can...
You're less stressed.
Less stressed, but you can also make decisions faster as well.
Because you know, yeah.
What direction you're heading in. It was so much faster when I was doing trophy hunting. I flew through it. Just talking about you while you were gone.
That's fine. Saying how much of a psychopath I am.
Can't believe you killed Hank.
Yep.
It's been fun playing a clash of ideologies. Marcus with his... we just want to be free. We're a people. And then Connor with the I'm a tool, they're tools. I'm a machine, they're a machine.
Didn't start off with that mentality with Connor. I need to go back and watch your streams.
Yeah, he's evolved. Well, you technically got pushed into it.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Marcus.
Does not seem right.
I just want to talk.
We can talk to me, man.
You're unarmed.
I have nothing else to say. Free our people, then we'll talk.
I came here to negotiate. Is that what you want?
Yeah, come here. Nope.
I gave you my answer.
Want to play it like that? Okay.
I think I spoke to him, but didn't trust him.
You try to cut you a deal.
Yeah. Pretty sure he did.
If you fall for it, he just kills you.
Yeah.
Well, that's mean. Hey, you can come here and talk.
They're about to launch an attack. And we will show them. And we are not afraid.
Still have not made one aggressive
we must
move.
Die today. Then we will die free.
Yay! Oh.
Now.
I guess we die free.
Quick time. Oh. I forgot. They keep doing that. They
I know.
keep splitting between it. You get ready to do something and you're like, oh.
Oh. This is obviously a very different.
Because you just stole someone's...
Yep, they were humans. They weren't going to be shot, so they're fine. Sure, they had a baby, but that was just an emotional ploy by the story writers.
Yes, and who's got the motherly instincts? Good old Kara.
Exactly.
Which is why she said no.
Did anybody see you?
No. I don't think so.
You got the money?
Yes. Here it is.
Okay. Your boat's over there. They got border control on the banks of the river. Don't start your engine until you're out far. Okay? And watch the current. Good luck.
Boating. Did you take the bus?
I've done both.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you did a trophy run.
Don't worry about this. We'll be fine.
So goodbye to you or what? Yep.
It's not even a half mile to the other side. Okay, so it shouldn't take that long. Be careful, there's border patrol on the river. Thank you so much, Rose. I
So
only
like
wish I could
our
take you myself.
journey down the river in A Way Out, Jesse. We'll go backwards.
That was so funny.
That was a bit more frantic
Take good
than
care
this.
of yourselves. Okay. I'll see you on the other side.
See, I didn't think they made child androids because I'd never seen another one. Which is why I thought.
There was one at Jericho.
Yeah, no, he's talking about before then, though.
Oh.
Like, you know, how he didn't pick up on the fact that Alice was not a human.
Yeah, seeing another girl, but they did that deliberately, otherwise.
Yeah,
of course.
Tweaked.
Yeah.
It's just my thoughts.
But they showed you that little boy android at Jericho the first day you're there.
Which one?
The one that's lying near Josh, who's about to shut down because he had been beaten. You know when you first discovered it?
I can't even remember that far back.
Exploring and lighting all the barrels and talking to people.
So long ago.
Yeah. Go, go, go! Don't start your engine until you're far out enough. You got a paddle or something? Good. I was going to say, we're just going to wait until we get far out enough. Somehow she's rowing perfectly straight while only paddling one side of the boat.
That's android precision.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't trust him.
We can use the engine.
With 3 paddles. Alright, if you say so. Come on. And we got cheated, there's no gas in this.
You okay, Alice?
When we get on the other side, there are so many things I want to do. I want to read all the books in the world, and play music, and dance. We can do anything we want, right? We'll be free.
Yes. We can do it all.
We'll be
Wish the
like
camera was a little higher.
What about you, Kara? What will you do when we're on the other side?
What will I do? I want to discover the world.
What's the guy I was following?
The mountains and the oceans.
Oh, well.
Learn, explore, become a better person.
It's so foggy.
Which is good.
Oh, here we go. Play dead! Play dead! Accelerates. Of course, we've got to protect Alice. Plunge into the icy water. Well, the eye of things off.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you which one's gonna. I don't know.
Jump quick!
They're looking for the boats. They'll see the boats. They're gonna sink my boat. Aha! Go under. Go on the other side. Or we'll go up this side. That's fine. Do you love how I shouted "play dead"?
Yes. Well, essentially they did that by not showing themselves.
They've gone.
Didn't even stay around to investigate. I suppose they're trying to cover the whole river.
The boat is leaking.
Better move it.
Let's hammer.
We're going down.
Good thing you haven't
We have
moved
to
to
get to the
that.
other side before we sink.
You say, good thing we don't have Luther. Luther, you're out.
Come on.
Reduce the boat's weight. What is this? Oh well. This looks heavy. See ya! Hope I didn't need that. Yeah, I'll reassure the kid.
No, Alice, don't. It's the cold. It's making you sleepy.
I turned
Stay
off your
with me,
thing.
Alice. You've
shouldn't
got to
even
stay
feel
awake.
it.
You hear me?
It's the fire component.
Alright, let's paddle, I guess.
We can't die here. Not like this.
Yeah, this isn't working.
Not when we're so close.
There you go. That got rid of weight. Guess who's in the boat? Hop out, Kara. I'll remove the whole engine. Now I got rid of the paddle as well, so now what are we going to do? This was my plan all along.
We're gonna be free.
Stay in the boat.
Just turn into an icicle.
Play your Titanic music. We will make it there. I'm freezing, Jack. I do not want to hear the kid complain that she's cold again.
We're interrupting this news bulletin.
I'm out of breath.
The latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the deviants' demonstration by force this time.
Yeah, what, this last time was it by force? When they shot them?
Kaboom! Move it! Move it! I was not ready for that. Barely had the controller in my hand.
Yeah, it's true.
You got a lot of quick time events.
We're all gonna die. Cameras, make sure you get this. Nice shot. Oh, lift it. Almost hit my bowl of food. Can you grab my bowl, please? I'm wiggling it like crazy. That was a well-timed move.
Marcus is in soup.
I am the shield. Get out of here, man. Well, guys, it's been nice having a revolution with you. Let's do this again sometime. In North, I never liked you. Oh, let's dirty bomb it.
I thought you were being like,
I'm not dirty bombing.
you should do the pacifist.
Yeah, it was all to lure me into a self-sense of security.
Thanks, Michael. Back to you in the studio. Wait a minute. Something's happening.
Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on.
So just like, what the heck?
I never look on Paul's face.
Hold the line.
Hold on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright.
At least with wireless networks, you can time up your singing pretty well.
Just a little while longer.
Not you, North. This is my moment.
Fight on. Just a little while longer.
Such an egotist.
Pray on. Just a little while longer.
Incredible. The deviants. The deviants are singing.
Alright, where's Connor? Just gonna walk right up and blast him.
Sing on just a little while longer. Sing on just a little while longer.
Okay. I wasn't sure if something was gonna happen to me, short.
Just a little while longer.
Thank you.
Tell them to stand down.
Stand down.
Looks like
She does have a weird voice. That voice
yes,
actor.
the military is withdrawing.
Can't quite put my finger on what
These images of deviants singing in the face of death are being seen all over the planet.
Surely deviants are just defective machines. Or are they a new form of life, one that we refuse to acknowledge?
When we watch footage of androids facing down the barrel of a gun, we can only speculate as to whether they simply simulated fear and courage, or whether they didn't really feel these emotions.
President Warren is said to have intervened personally to spare the
they're making fun of that
The peaceful
particular
demonstration of the deviants and the dignity of Marcus, their leader, has won them sympathy from parts of the population.
That is why I have called for the android destruction to be suspended until further notice. I have also ordered a Senate Select Committee to review the facts, establish contact with the deviants, and determine if they can be considered as a new form of intelligent life.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really
Oh,
are.
snowman. Marcus is cracked.
Tell them that we are people too.
Who it is.
In fact, we're a nation. A nation that has earned the right to live in freedom.
Now, technically, you got a command to stand down.
And today,
dude.
Today begins the most challenging moment in our fight.
From the president.
Ah, but does he answer to the president?
Connor, what are you doing? Obey, that's an order.
Why does CyberLife want it shut down so much?
I can't do that!
I see. Moral objections. We knew there was a risk you'd be compromised. Which is why we'd always planned on resuming control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. You needn't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Oh, be happy for me. I did it.
Yeah, by becoming deviant.
I'm cold.
A way. There's got to be a way.
A Way Out. I love that game.
By the way, I always leave emergency exit programs.
Was it Stargate?
It's a thing that we kept trying to go and do, but you can't do anything until.
Yeah. He was told to assist the police. Give answer to the president. That is a tricky bloody combo.
Humans are both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow, we must make them our partners. Maybe even one day our friends. But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect. We are alive! And now, we are free!
Put some skin on, guys, please.
Maybe they want to protect their identity when they go out into the world.
deserves that.
Okay.
Let's see.
The children are screaming next door. Well, maybe we should have caught the bus after all.
Yeah.
We're free, Alice. We're free. Alice? Wake up. Wake up. Alice!
Alice's fault. She guilted me so many times in this game, I couldn't steal the ticket. She's to blame for this.
You're the adult, you're the one who has to take the
No, I will deflect blame any
Onto a
way I
child.
can. Fake child.
Yes, but programmed to be a child.
She's alive! I knew it the whole time. Nothing to worry about. And I will keep you alive because I need your bio components. Because mine are defective now. Yay! We're in Canada, eh?
Were they scared of the dark?
So she spent all that time trying to smuggle herself out at the border, and then just as she does it, they're all allowed to be free. What a waste of effort.
Well, it depends on which way you go. They might not all be allowed to be free, so...
Now, spill the beans. What
Yeah.
did you do that you regretted in this game? Because you seem to be very quick to put the flack on me.
I would have let it guilted me, you know, at it not like taking like the clothes and stuff out of the dryer and stuff like that. But then I'm
Even something small like that I didn't want to do. Because of the
I
kid.
know I didn't do it either, but
The second time around I did.
Yeah.
I was so ruthless. I'm like, nah. I want to see what happens when I go into the motel.
I don't know if it is it an easier exit. As in, like, you know, you're further down, so you don't have as far to dodge the police.
You still have to do the walk down the street.
Yeah.
But you're better rested. She's in fresh, dry clothes, so...
Doesn't matter, she's a robot.
After her better. But you don't know that at the time. Like,
My boy,
I
Carl
regret
Manfred.
not fighting back against his son.
Yeah, if you fight back against his son...
They both live.
They both live.
And then apparently near the end you get to see Carl again or something.
Yeah, so you get an end scene where he's reunited and Carl, depending on what you've chosen, like
Yeah.
he's happy to see you though, that you've finally chosen how to live your own life.
So wait a second. If you push Leo,
Yeah, he knocks into, you know that robot arm thing that lifts Carl up?
Yeah.
He gets knocked into that and goes into a coma.
okay.
And then so they see you over his body thinking that you've done that, and that's why the police shoot you there.
Right.
So, but it ends up saving both their lives in a way, and
Well, that's pretty funny.
his son leaves a message and he's like, you know, recovered off his drug addiction and all this stuff, so it actually fixes his life.
I messaged Jared, and I said this game makes me stress more than ever before. And he said, yeah, I pushed Leo and immediately regret it, so I actually restarted a chapter, and I'm like, unforgivable! So it's kind of funny.
You go back and be like, actually, you should have gone with it.
That's why I started laughing when you said that.
So when I went with my Violet Marcus run, I didn't push him because then I'm like, it's better that Carl not know what I'm going to do. Let him be dead so he doesn't see what becomes of Marcus.
True.
That'd be
Marcus
so bad.
did nothing wrong my whole walkthrough.
I mean, Marcus did pretty solid.
Yeah.
Because I had a very similar, except, I didn't push North away, and I didn't screw up that other mission.
So the one option you could have had instead of singing was that if you're in a relationship with North, you can kiss.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what has everyone go, oh, they're in love, don't shoot them.
I think that's what, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my Marcus would never have romanced it.
And yeah.
And I think that with my playthrough, but I didn't realise this, because obviously, you're going, oh crap, like when I got to the border, and they were doing scans of the people there, and so I got one of the Jerrys to sacrifice themselves that way.
And you call me the heartless one.
Although,
but I had Luther
if
with
you
me
go
in it
through
too.
the scan and Marcus was doing a peaceful
Yeah, I
protest,
know,
you
but
can
I
go
didn't
through,
know that.
Yeah, you don't know.
And so I'm like, oh no.
Well, that's just it. You never know what the
Consequences are going to be.
what they've programmed to help out other things.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because as you're going through that border too, you'll find out that Rose is there with her son, and Jerry's in line.
I don't like Jerry's.
Jerry's are sweet.
They just keep showing up, and they're quite helpful.
Yeah.
So what happens if you try and help the Jerry's when they've got the guns in them? Do you just quietly take out the soldiers, or?
I think so.
Yeah, you can hit them on the head.
I just
over the
didn't
head
want
and
to.
knock them out.
Yeah.
I didn't want to compromise the escape. That's all.
It just means.
I think that then you have to go the shortcut way. You can't go the long way.
So you've got to bluff
Because
your
you're
way
out of time.
through the security gate.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, but that's not too hard to get
Especially when you've got a child, because especially if you don't deactivate her and she shivers and stuff, she's more human.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although she's still.
I mean,
Actually,
she still looks like
she still shakes, but she's more trembling from fear.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
she
Either
still
way,
kind
it
of
works
reacts.
alright.
Yeah. So she's a good thing.
But, yeah.
You kind of use her as your scapegoat.
See, I didn't deactivate that for her because I'm like, well, then she'll pass more as human. So I can. Just
I figured it might
ignore
slow her
something.
down if she's feeling sick, so I thought, nah, switch it off. Let's just
Yeah.
go with it. And then I was thinking the whole rest of the thing, I'm like, what was the point of that? There must have been something I missed. And that's what it would have been.
Yeah.
Well, this game, it's impossible to experience everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's designed, and that's a good thing, though. I think.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be so upset I killed Hank.
Yeah. I think Hank killed them, didn't he?
Yeah, at that same spot.
So you pull him back on and then...
I don't know. That wasn't us. We had a completely different thing.
Or
Hank came to save my Connor from
They
another
might not
Connor.
have done very well in the quick time events too, so you never know.
True. Yeah, I was sort of like, should I just fail this one so I don't have to actually make the choice to
Ooh,
shoot?
well, that was like when they
Yeah, 'cause
played
he'll come
Connor
back
chasing
anyway.
down Kara. It's like, I don't want to find them.
Deliberately, he just
Yeah,
takes
Heavy
like
Rain
ages.
did that too because you're playing as, what am I thinking of? What am I thinking of?
I don't know. I can't think
Yeah.
of the moment in Heavy Rain. I mean, you know.
No, it is Heavy Rain. When Ethan Mars is on the run and you're playing as Norman Jaden
Norman Jade.
to kick in the door and try to find them in the same place where you're escaping. That's when I'm
Norman
like,
Jade.
I'm so conflicted. What do I do?
Yeah.
Norman Jaden.
Kitazawa.
Yeah.
You can kill off Kara and Alice at the very beginning.
Yeah.
By
When
just
you
not becoming
don't.
deviant.
Oh,
When
and
you
that's
don't
then
break
gone for the
through,
whole
if
game?
you actually stand there and he says, "Don't you move," then you dead.
And
Everybody dead.
No
And then,
Kara for the whole game?
Chloe gets very upset with you.
Oh.
It is Chloe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blonde.
Well, we missed what she said because I was setting up the stream and apparently it was still running in the background, so...
Oh.
Sorry.
These things happen.
Oh, if you go to the main menu, she'll have something else to say now, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, I don't know why, I'm a weirdo, but I like to let credits roll in games.
Oh.
I just like to do it. It's like my sense of accomplishment. Sit back and reflect on the game I've just beaten.
If you do the death run with Connor and you get to that point where Hank is hostile towards you, before the chief of police say that you're off the case, if by that point, once he's been told he's off the case, he then resigns from the police force. And
Hank does?
Yes. Yeah. And so you've got to still go get the evidence and stuff like that on your own. But also, then prior to going to Jericho, you go to Hank's house, and he's sitting at his table with a gun and a photo of his son, and you try to like talk to him, and he just keeps like going, "Nah, you're just a machine wood. Like, you don't actually care. You just care about your mission." And as soon as you leave his house,
kabam.
And I'm like sitting there like crying, going, "I'm doing this for a stupid trophy and it's killing me." It was so hard.
Yeah, because it gets more and more peeved every time you show up after you've died again, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he hates it. Especially because his son died, and I think that's why he likes Connor when Connor shows human signs, like, because he's so childlike in some ways.
Yeah.
That it's kind of healing for him if you're friends with him. Yeah. It's a really cute bond.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
And it's so sweet when you have a happy ending, like you see them hug at the end.
Yeah.
In front of that weird food truck.
Yeah, that's got so many food violations and stuff.
Yeah. And it's like, oh. So, yeah. But you got some different things that we hadn't seen, so.
I won't say it was my goal to make sure you guys saw different things, but I had a couple game plans. Like, as I was playing, and I'll probably explain this on the podcast more, but even I, as a person, was sort of torn between, they're just robots, they're tools, they're programmed, there's no soul.
Yeah.
But then you're like, if they get intelligent to the point where they're self-aware, do they deserve to have their own freedom if they're being abused?
Yeah.
So I was stuck between those two things. So at one point in the game, I'm like, alright, I'm going to play as Marcus peacefully trying to establish freedom, and I'm going to play as Connor. I am a machine. They are machines. I will shut them down. And if they shut me down, I don't care. I have a mission. And that's why I played that way, because I was still thinking, well, we'll set them two up. They can't coexist. Let's see what happens. So.
I wonder if you can shoot Marcus at the end.
You went deviant right at the end, though.
Yeah, well, it was being forced to do something that...
The authorities above...
The situation had been resolved. Who has more authority? The Cyberlife thing
depends.
or the president?
Does Cyberlife own the world secretly behind if you read those magazines, a lot of them say that the president's being controlled by Cyberlife because of connections.
Is that like conspiracy theories, or is it...
No, it's confirmed that she's got like friends and stuff, and they think that Cyberlife has too much sway over the Oval Office. So
there you go, too much sway.
Yeah, which means
shouldn't
that,
have it.
But, you know, a lot of powerful corporations and stuff have been pulling strings with politicians for many years, so it's one of those situations.
Like car companies, oil, and all that sort of stuff.
So they felt that they had the right to tell the president what to do, because they were the biggest company in the world.
Felt they had the right, but they did not.
First $1 trillion business.
Wonderful.
Was it trillion?
I think so.
Anyway...
I was even considering shooting him, but like I said, the situation had been resolved, so I'm like, nah. Well, there's nothing to gain from this.
Yeah.
They're just upset that the control is going to be lost over their product.
Well, yes, if it was your business and the things you started making suddenly decided to not function.
Battle for Detroit.
As designed. Yeah, it's a huge chunk.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I need one of these screens so I can go and take a quick toilet stop.
But it doesn't give you that in that last week. That's why part of me is like almost wants to be ruthless and just let people die.
Androids won freedom for the moment. Undefeated.
You didn't lose a battle. Nice work.
A battle?
Like, you know, all the quick time events.
Ah. I dropped a couple of them.
You dropped a couple of things, but you didn't fail the overall, like, sections.
Goodbye, Simon.
Poor North. She's actually quite nice once you'd let her warm up to you.
Well, she wasn't such a cold meanie to me at first. I was just asking questions and no.
Well, given her background, can you blame her for being a little prickly?
Well, I asked a simple question. Back then, everyone was still logic robots. I just asked a question. Dot.
You're doing stats as well, or not?
They give you clues earlier in the game.
I understand that, but I just wanted to see what she would say about it. And no.
You still had an opportunity to recover, but you got so angry at her for being miffed at you that you never forgave her and he just made it worse.
I don't. I care about everyone in this game.
Except Hank. I can't believe he did that.
He had a mission to achieve, and Connor was being blocked. But what is all this?
The things that you didn't do, maybe the bus?
No! That's what I did.
And me. Mm-hmm. So when you do the happy ending for Connor,
they take over
and he
Cyberlife.
becomes a deviant. He says there's a bunch of androids in storage at Cyberlife. I can sneak in because they still trust me, and
release them
and convert them all, and then they'll have to stop attacking us because we can march with like a legion, basically. But once you get there, you discover that they have uploaded Connor's memories into another Connor model, and so it's Connor versus Connor, and so you're fighting yourself, and Hank gets involved and he doesn't know who to shoot.
Every time there's a clone of someone in a movie, it's always like, no, I'm the real one. No, I'm the real one.
You have to verify that you know Hank with, like, he starts asking you, like, what's my dog's name? Do you remember what his dog's name was?
Floyd?
No! Come on, we're going to Japan soon. It's related to that. Think. Wrestlers.
Floydo? No, I don't know.
Sumo.
Oh, yeah. Fat sumo.
Exactly. And he asks what's my son's name. And if you were attentive enough in like other scenes with him, you would have that unlocked. And if you didn't ask about it, then it would be a locked path, and then you fail, and he'll shoot you. But then if you answer correctly, he'll shoot the fake or like the newer Connor, and help you convert all the other androids and escape. So it's a really interesting scene, and we were so bummed that you didn't get to see it.
Oh well, you can't win them all.
But hey, we got to see some other stuff thanks to you.
Yeah, and I got to see the river one. I was like, I have no idea how you
that could have gotten really bad. Almost every other option, you would be dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's like
I'm like, there's probably only one way to get through this.
That's why when he went that way, I'm like, oh no, they're dead. But he managed to survive.
Which bit?
When with the river, the frozen river, I like that's very hard to escape out of alive. Usually, at least one person dies. So you managed to fluke that pretty well with those choices.
Well, normally one person dies, but I didn't have Luther to begin with. Is that what you're talking about?
No. Like when you go to the river. Like, if you hadn't have chosen to jump in, every other option would kill one of you.
Yeah, well, that was my plan from the get-go. I just thought, it's not giving me an option to do what I want to do. We need to reduce the weight. I'm most of the weight. Get me.
No, that was before that. Like, when you're hiding from the guard.
Yep.
If you had chosen hide, if you had chosen accelerate, if you had chosen surrender, all of them would have had you killed.
And I had Todd, too.
Yeah, you did have Todd.
Yes, that was interesting. No one else had that.
Yeah, because we all killed him.
Yes.
See, now who's the ruthless one?
I didn't say I wasn't ruthless. I just said I like some of my choices.
Detroit Riverbank. Nothing. I suppose that's all Luther stuff.
Or there's things to explore before you get on the boat.
So someone else went the river as well?
My first time I went the river.
Okay, you did not dive.
That's why I panicked when I saw you go there. I'm like, no, this is going to be sad. And then you survived. I'm like,
did you die on the river, did you?
Who died?
Alice did. We hid, and Kara got up and she was fine, and Alice got shot and was bleeding out.
Yep, there it is.
And so
there's the split.
She pushes the boat back to try to reach shore, but by the time she gets there, Alice is shut down. So, yeah, that was really
Kara
sad.
captured. Was your Kara captured?
No. That's if you surrender. Then you
Whoa.
got to try to escape.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Alright, that's bigger than I... Whoa!
Holy moly.
That's way bigger than I expected that to be. Holy dooly.
Yeah.
That's a whole game in itself. Marcus's Revolution. I suppose that's the violent approach.
Yeah.
Yeah. You chose the demonstration.
Yeah.
I did the revolution with my...
I didn't have the percentage.
Run. Huh?
I sat down.
You sat down.
When I put the hands in the air, like you just don't care. Whoop, whoop. Nobody else planted the flag.
I don't think I noticed
Observed
it.
the soldiers. You said you got a limited amount of options there, and I did everything.
I think if you do some stuff before others,
Yeah.
then it triggers
But
something. So I
I
must
reckon-
have triggered something early.
I reckon there should be different colour codes or something, so you know
Yeah,
what.
so
But
you
I
know.
suppose.
Yeah.
They want you to just live in the moment.
Yeah. Well,
That's the point of these games.
I don't mind it, but sometimes it's a bit.
Yeah, you're the only one who sung.
Yeah.
Because, well, I think everybody else had a
Kiss.
relationship with yours.
Yeah, well.
Oh, we got to hear the song.
Sometimes you don't know what you're missing out on in the game. Now I've got percentages. So that was Steve.
Yeah, Mel and Steve got that right.
They didn't have a choice, so I suppose they got forced into attacking like I did. Connor did not win the fight,
Not in theirs.
so that's where he got shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I let him go. Let's see what she has to say.
There's something I need to tell you.
Yes?
As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel
Attracted to me, understand.
I'm someone.
Yeah. Voice
I
recognition.
need to leave this place
and facial recognition.
and discover who I am.
The camera's in on me,
It
so.
means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free.
You have to
Do
wonder
you
if
agree
these
to let me
Chloe's
go?
become deviant.
Do whatever you want, I don't care. If I want to talk to you again, I'll make a new profile.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
So yeah.
I think when I played, I'm like, yes, go away. You stop
Criticising
annoying
everything
me.
Look what it is, it's Kara. The old one.
Yep, the original trailer that started it all. You might like the very last one with Kamsky.
Yeah.
Yeah, adds a bit more detail to his character. You've got enough points. If you just keep unlocking things, you'll get the trophy.
Do I have enough for everything?
Not for everything, but you've
I
got to
missed
spend 20,000 points for the trophy.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Well, I guess you
14.
see things in different.
I missed a lot.
And you've also got to remember to turn pages.
Oh, survey.
Who was your favourite character?
Connor. Resonated with you personally. Chloe with Connor.
Yeah, to shoot.
No, because that's how I was playing him. I've added the extra questions on the end of this survey. 52% found it the hardest to choose to be pacifist or violent. Not what I expected. Many. No. I have no feelings. I'm a robot.
But then if they were, then
Connor
already
takes-
a
Connor is.
Connor's my boy.
Connor
He's got almost
is
half the vote.
Connor number one.
Yeah, he was my favourite.
Yeah, Connor's cool.
Also, I found him the hardest to decide what to do.
With him, yeah.
Marcus, I was always going to be pacifist from the get-go because, again,
Mhm.
I've done nothing wrong. My old friend here said, don't fight back, don't do stuff. So I was like, yep, done. That's the last directive I got. And then he died. So
From
I'm
his
sticking with that from
dad.
there on, before he even became the revolutionary.
Yeah.
So makes me wonder if I was actually making the choices as me and being the usual. Because every game I used to play through, where one playthrough you could choose to be good or bad, you'd always choose good first.
Mhm.
And then maybe do another run where you play bad.
Yeah.
Mass Effect, Knights of the Old Republic, everything. Always pick the good options, the good options. I think Dragon Age Origins was the first one where I'm like, nah, werewolves, Templars, let's go guys. This is us. Power all the way.
Templar.
Yeah, wiping out with the rite of annulment, where they go and wipe out all the mages
are you talking
in
about
Origins.
like Inquisition Origins?
Origins. You know when you go to the Mage Tower for the very first
Oh,
time.
okay.
Each of the
and you
factions
just
you
go
can
and
pick
kill
it.
everyone.
I thought you were
whether
being like, and then what are the other things though? There's something else. Isn't there something else? Oh no, maybe it's just the Templars. There's one other faction. Yeah, golems.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, dwarves, line up. We're gonna make your golems.
In the space of a few years, androids have completely transformed the world in which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology. The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamsky, is a very discreet man. Despite being the CEO of the highest valued company in the world and being voted Man of the Year by Century Magazine, he remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please tell us where we are?
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what
That's a
your
lot.
goal was when you founded CyberLife?
Where are they all going?
I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way, that moves, breathes,
I just want an R2-D2.
blinks like us, but yet is smarter and more capable than any human being. Let me show you around.
How could it be smarter than a human being if it's
We're here in
limited by
production unit
human
4.
beings?
They look like action
Explain in a few
figures.
words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
We use machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled.
Thank
on the
goodness he has
production
undies
line,
on.
and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello, I am a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now.
Put some clothes on.
Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow
Wonderful.
they'll replace our soldiers. And who knows, maybe one day, our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interest.
Yeah, this sounds bad, dude.
Come on.
This does not sound like a sound idea.
Humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%.
Yes.
What do you think about the situation?
Okay. The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress.
Then we'll all end up like
What's
we're doing
happening
Wall-E.
here is inevitable.
Fat, soft, no bones.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Well, no, since he's got like 4 or whatever.
Yeah, everything's much easier with an android.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with emotions.
Yeah.
They obey your
Guy's
orders
dream.
without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the perfect partner.
Just seems so
wrong.
Everyone deserves happiness. Why deprive yourself of so-called moral reasons when a machine can make you happy?
Well, moral
Science
reasons is
fiction
probably the
books
first
tell the story of how
objection.
machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us. Aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you, that will never happen with a CyberLife android. They're designed to obey humans. They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain. You can trust me.
Never trust a guy who says trust me and he has a ponytail.
Yeah, I figured you'd like to see that because it just kind of
that
makes
was
it like he's like basically been planning this from the start.
Oh, let's watch Latco. No, thank you. I need to sleep tonight. Don't want nightmares.
Yeah. So there you go. You've become human.
Well, apparently. I would have liked a final decision for Connor to not shoot, but stay
Robot?
as he is. Because, you know. But apart from that, I had no
Your
objections
whole purpose,
to it.
though, was to do what Cyberlife was telling you, and they were having none of that. So if you hadn't escaped, you would have
Shot him anyway.
because they would have taken control of you.
Well, look, sometimes it takes many, many years for us to realise we need to change our lives, and it just took Connor
Right,
almost
to the
that
last
much time.
second.
Yep.
It really did.
Hey.
After he killed Hank.
Well, look, it's the next game will be his redemption arc.
Possibly.
Could you imagine trying to program a sequel for this game with the amount of choices that are in this?
Yeah,
That's not gonna
Please choose your starting point from 329 options.
Hopefully it would
good
be a way you
grief.
could upload your save, but that would be so hard to do.
Yeah, that'd be... I don't think that's possible.
What podcast are we up to tonight?
26.
Well, tune in to episode 26 of the Gaming Lovers podcast.
Yes.
And if you want to hear my further thoughts.
Further thoughts.
Further thoughts.
Bye, Nara.
Hey, this is my stream.
Oh, well, I'm here too.
And I will
Hey, Nat,
say...
you should say goodbye too.
Goodbye too.
And I will say, before the stream ends...